Folks, I am pleased as hell to tell you that my sci-fi horror comedy classic from 2015, First Man on Mars, is going to be available on Tubi again as of tomorrow, September 16th. Friday, September 16th, folks. They are queuing it up now. I just found out this tidbit of fantastic information. This couldn't have come at a better time. Of course, it's the Halloween season kicking off in full swing, and they've brought it back. They have brought the bad boy back. Now, First Man on Mars, just to give you a little background, was shot in and around the Gulf Coast of the United States between Mississippi and Louisiana. There were various locations. There's a lot of swamps in this film. We shot the film on Super 16. So it is shot on film with just very few exceptions. There are a couple of scenes that we had to end up shooting on video, digital video, but they matched really well. So that was not an issue. But the majority of the film was shot on Super 16 to give it that great 1970s B movie look. And I think you're going to get a kick out of this. If you love sci fi horror comedies, or comedies, what the hell? You're going to love First Man on Mars 2015. Uh, let's get to the little description here. Okay, here we go. On Tubi. The countdown to terror has begun. Astronaut Eli Cologne, get that Eli Cologne, just kind of let that swirl around in your brain a little bit. Okay, I think you get that joke. Astronaut Eli Cologne became the first man on Mars, but something went horribly wrong. Infected by an alien organism, he returned to Earth a savage monster with an unquenchable thirst for human flesh. Yes, yeah, no, there's no kidding about that, folks. This little beastie is a bad boy. Okay, and so that's what we got right there. This is the Tubi page. I have put this link in the description. It should be live by tomorrow night. So this weekend, you're going to have one hell of an indie sci-fi horror comedy film to watch. And that's going to be my film, First Man on Mars. Okay. So without further ado, what I want to do is get back here and we're going to go ahead and watch the trailer, folks. Now, I hope this damn thing behaves. I think it will. I think it'll be fine. There we go. We got the trailer queued up. So without further ado, let's watch this bad boy.
The countdown to terror has begun.
The signal's getting stronger now. It won't be long.
Come quick! The monster done ate my pappy!
Do you really think this was a bear, Doc?
Highly unlikely.
First man on Mars. Once he was human.
There's something shiny in the rock. This is really starting to sting.
Now a bloodthirsty monster, killing and devouring the young. And not so innocent.
Let's take a look at this, huh?
I'm gonna blast the thing back to hell.
Oh, shit!
First man on Mars.
You mean there's aliens out here? Shit, I don't want to get abducted and anal.
This film is not rated.
And there you go, folks. There is the trailer, The First Man on Mars. Yes, indeed. That's what I'm saying. So just to let me go back here and share this marvelous Tubi page with you. Okay, again, before I end this little stream here. And yeah, so we can bask in the glory of the First Man on Mars Tubi page coming back. Now it was on Tubi for God at least about a year, I would say, and then the distributor, or I don't know how that works. Occasionally, you'll have films on Tubi, they'll go, then they'll come back, they'll magically reappear. So my distributor, Summer Hill Films, on this, aka Tomcat Films. Now they are, yeah, that's those cats are like known as the kings of the mockbusters. Okay, these are films typically they are films that are like takeoffs of Alien or whatever, you name it, they where they just do kind of like mockbusters. They people make these films that are similar to very popular films, and of course to sell them. But this is First Man on Mars is it works on a few levels. It is a satire. Okay, it's a horror comedy. There's no doubt about that. I mean, you will see, like for instance, inspiration that I pulled from films like The Incredible Melting Man. 1970s total drive-in classic. I mean, this is the kind of film that it's just right there. It's right in the drive-in classic alley. It's really, as far as I'm concerned, I think it's hilarious. I think the comedic acting worked really well, the comedic timing on this, and yeah, I was, we went through hell. There were setbacks, there was treachery, but at the in the end, I look, the way I make films is that when I start making a film, I finish the damn thing, and I finished this film. Uh, and it was, there were it was a little painful to to finish it because there's just a bunch of bullshit that you always go through when you're making a feature film. Ask anybody, and typically speaking, with indie films, it's going to take you at least a year, maybe 2 years, maybe even longer than that. This one was, I think it took about a year and a half, from start to finish. It was just it was a grueling prospect. And then you add on to that the fact that, we were shooting on film. That ups the difficulty level considerably, and shooting in the really literally in swamps with film gear, real film gear, 16 millimeter film gear. It's just it's yeah, it was a definitely a kind of a trying venture at times, but I think it turned out extremely well. I'm very proud of this film, First Man on Mars. If you go to Tubi tomorrow and watch it, please give us a thumbs up. Leave us a like. Now Tubi has changed their little thing where you can actually rate the film, so you can give it a like. And so I'd ask you to give it a little boost if you watch the film. And I really hope you enjoy it. Okay, so until next time, guys, have a good one.